Hi, I'm Glenn.
I'm Cheryl.
And this is Couple Thoughts.
What are Couple Thoughts?
Well, Couple Thoughts is a new segment that we wanted to do, which explores some kind of topic related to gaming. And often because what we really like to focus on is gaming with your spouse, we wanted to focus on just some topic or some thought that we had that we thought would be interesting to discuss with you. So we're going to throw this out here, and then we hope to get some responses back from you guys as well.
Yeah.
So the other day, Cheryl said something to me.
I wonder why more girls aren't involved in gaming, or why tabletop gaming isn't a more female-dominated hobby.
Like, why isn't it like basically
why isn't it like all girls and a couple guys?
Yeah, why isn't it the reverse?
Yeah.
Or at least kind of the reverse experience of what most people typically think about. Which I thought was shocking, but also like resonated with me very well. Because I think about you, and I think about a lot of the women that I know, and I see you as incredibly social. And I see gaming as a very social experience. It's something
Exactly.
I mean, it's definitely different than, say, video games, which
Right.
isn't necessarily...
Why do I like games? And I thought, well, I like it for the social interaction, the relational aspect of this hobby. Like, you're getting to know new people, you're getting to know people you don't know very well better. You have this outlet of doing something together to, like, ease awkwardness, but also the freedom to talk to someone and get to know them a little bit. Unlike watching a movie where you're doing something that's less awkward, but you don't get to interact. So it's this great like tool for developing relationships, in that feels like something that women would be interested in. I don't know. I was thinking about the themes and if there's something in that, like, because here's the thing too that happened is when we posted about marrying Mr. Darcy, like tons of my friends are like, like, we should play that game. We should get together. Like, you should, like, if you had a game night with that, like, I'd for sure be in. Like, so, like, I wonder if there's something in that too. That if there were themes that women really were on board with, that they would be more excited about it.
And that may be something we just have to come back to. So
what do you think, Glenn? Why don't women dominate this field?
I don't know this entirely. I had a good friend, and she would regularly have a Scrabble night. They called it, I think, Ladies Who Scrabble, which I thought was really cool. It was no guys allowed. I definitely know there are some really cool female gamers who both follow us and we follow on Twitter. We just had Geek Girl Con pass. So I don't think that games are exclusively male or gaming is specifically for men. Clearly, based on just the themes that are available, it's definitely meant to appeal more to men, and I think does somehow appeal more to men. Maybe there's something in there about competition, but even then, as I talk about competition, I know that I have quite a few female friends. Like, we can think about one couple in particular that the husband won't play games with the wife because she is way more competitive, like significantly more competitive than he is, and he just doesn't want to entertain that aspect of, their relationship.
One thing I came to kind of mull over, which may or may not impact this, is that, in psychology or sociology, they'll talk about how men interact with each other and women interact with each other, and kind of how do they bond and develop relationships. And the general idea is that men often bond better by doing something side by side, basically doing something together, playing a game, like
shooting
hoops, building something. Yeah, they like to do things together instead of kind of more directly relate like women do. You know, they want to go and get coffee and find out, you know, who are you and what have you done with your life and all of that kind of stuff. As a woman playing a game, a tabletop game,
Sure.
I don't feel like I'm entering into the guy's world. Like
Just generally,
like it is totally culturally acceptable for women to play games, right? Like,
okay.
There's not a stigma about that. It's
I
not
see.
weird.
But gaming as an activity,
doing it like in the game at a game store, like being more public about it, that is awkward because it's so dominated by guys. It's not a clean cut conversation because there's these like dichotomies of it's not like quilting where if you're a guy that quilts, like it's awkward and uncomfortable because
even from the get-go,
right? Like just having that as a hobby is gonna feel isolating in like a group of guys. Whereas gaming, like playing games, that's not at all isolating for a woman in a group of girls.
That's interesting. That's really interesting.
So, you know, there's obviously we don't have the answer.
No, I think we solved it.
Those are just some of our thoughts.
I think we got it right here today.
No.
Everyone, well, you're welcome.
But we want to know what you think. So, shoot us a comment, video comment down below here if you're looking at our blog or our YouTube. Either way, we want to hear from you because clearly we are not sure what we think about this. So, let us know what you think.
Send us your couple thoughts on this. And also, please make sure that you're being respectful. I know this is YouTube, so it's totally, you know, acceptable to drop a few epithets and, you know, cuss somebody out. But let's try and be civil and board gamers about this, you know.